People, whenever they go to a new city, they kind of think about it visually. They kind of think about the places that they would like to see and the places that they would visit and probably the food they would eat. But nobody really thinks about going to a place and listening to sounds of that place. So when we went around we went around different cities for this project, we actually had to, ignore our eyes and everything else and just focus on our ears and just listen to the sounds in and around us as we were walking around, trying to find things that are interesting, sounds that are interesting, sonic textures. One person who lives in this village called Mawphlang. It was a faraway village in the outskirts of Shillong, basically. So this person, he's a musician and he also makes traditional Khasi instruments like the duitara, the padia, and sing. Preslan had this workshop in his village where he would make these local instruments, hand make these local instruments. He would use animal skin for the membranes of the drums, and he would make the drum structure from the trees and the trunks of trees, I think, and he would carve them with his hand, which was a really interesting process. Basically. So also another very interesting challenge that we came across, which we realized while editing, was in the Mawphlang village. There was this heavy sound of crickets that was everywhere, and it was dominating the entire sonic spectrum of all the samples that we had recorded. So to deal with that, what we did was we kind of identified the scale in which the cricket sound was, and we pitched our composition to that scale so that we could mask that cricket sound, as that became our main fundamental for the track. So Ador, a musician from the band called Somersault, played this beautiful piece in his duitara while we were taking his interview, and I used some samples from that, some loops that he played, which was the main foundation of our track. So Preslan's flute composition and Ador's duitara composition kind of made the entire bass for the track that we worked on Shillong. So as an electronic artist, one of the biggest tools that we have is the portable recorder, and That is because we can just go out anywhere and the entire world becomes your sample bank. You don't then have to necessarily stick to online sample libraries like Splice and all of that stuff, because you can just go out and record your stuff. With the Shure mic, I was able to like freely move out with the phone and this tiny mic that I just put it in my pocket or my bag and just plug it in whenever and wherever I needed, open the app and record sounds. And to speak about quality, I think the quality is exceptional. That we can obviously hear it in the tracks that we've been working on, and it's like unbelievable that the quality is so nice and clear for all the sounds. It can handle a lot of very high SPL levels, and I wasn't actually expecting it to perform so well. After using it, I was like, wow, I mean, this is a crazy mic.